God. Actually, in these encounters that I had, the angels that stand in the presence of God told me, even if we have been serving God for a long time, God is still a mystery for us. We only know a little bit about Him. In fact, I saw in heaven that often the Lord was seated on His throne before the four living creatures and the elders, and the seraphim and cherubim. But when He wants the angels and the saints of heaven to worship Him, He transform Himself and adopt whatever form He want, in order to manifest His greatness, majesty and glory, and suddenly He become huge to the point where these angels became little, and He can become whatever He want. He just want His creature to realize that He is God the Almighty and there is no one like Him. You must never become accustomed to Him, but you must always fear Him, for He is beyond imagination. That's why the angel fear God, because they know who's. They say to me, we love Him, but really we don't know Him. Let us fear, for He is God. Many people are starting to know about my revelation of heaven and hell in 2023, and many want to know everything that the Lord has revealed to me. Even though I have already spoken about it, I have no choice, because this message is from the Lord for His people. I have to go where I am sent. If I don't do so, I will suffer what is written in Ezekiel 33. So, there are children of God who are asking what will happen after the rapture. Brethren, when you look at yourself in the mirror, and you can see your physical self, but inside there is another person who look like you, but more beautiful than the physical self, because that person does not have flesh. He is a spirit who live inside you, the spiritual version of you, that never age. That person inside you that I am talking about is your spiritual body, that you will see when you die. It is a body full of youth that you will discover when you die. Whenever you are wearing fashion clothes and using makeup, you are defiling not only the body, which is the temple of God, but also the spiritual man inside you. You are the one who is defiling your spirit. That is why Jesus is opposed to these fashion-related items. When He took me to the abode of the dead, I saw inside the pits of hell that there were fire burning, but there are many sections in hell. There is a section where the fire is blue. There is a section where the fire is yellow. There is a kind of fire that is like a tornado. I saw a kind of fire that spin like dust. Then I saw something remarkable. I saw in hell where there was a huge being sitting on the ground. He was huge and tall and seems full of power, but I saw that this huge entity was bound with chains. Jesus said to me, "This is the Antichrist spirit bound in chain. The spirit of the Antichrist is in hell bound in chain." He was huge. His size is not like ordinary men. Beside the spirit of the Antichrist, I also saw other entities. These beings were as tall as street-side poles. Jesus said, "These are fallen angels. They are also bound in chains in their own department in the abyss, not where doomed souls are burning. Angels who fell from heaven are bound in hell, but they do experience the burning of hell fire. God has kept them bound in chains and will give authorization and release after the rapture. This is what will happen after the church is taken away." Jesus warned me terms. These entities are extremely dangerous. That is why they are bound and are not free, like many rebels that were cast out of heaven, and they are kept in their own prison in hell. Brethren, angels were really huge, scary and mighty. Demons are dangerous and fallen angels are all dangerous, but compared to these angels of revolution that are bound in chains, they are nothing. Jesus me. When I think about the aftermath of the rapture, I have pain for humanity because of these dangerous fallen angels that are coming to earth. When the Father released the spirit of the Antichrist and these fallen angels that were cast out and have been bound for millenniums since the war broke out in heaven, they will come to earth for maximum damage. For the moment they are kept in the pit of hell. Brethren, what shocked me is that these fallen angels are bound in hell. They have never been on the surface since they fell from heaven, but these rebellious angels know the children of God by heart. They know all of us wherever we are in the land. They know I and you. They wish that we will miss the rapture so that they will torment us. I don't know how they know each one of us on the surface, since they have never been free to operate in the land of men. Brother, they know your spiritual condition, your family and children. They are plotting, and they coming. And Jesus is weeping because of what they will do against the dweller of the land. When the abyss will be opened, God will release these entities by His command, and the chains that is binding them will be broken. That's when the Antichrist, The fallen and demons will be released in the world and they will take over. They will torment the inhabitant of the land. Ever since they fell from heaven they remain bound in chains and they are furious and their anger is growing. It has been thousands of years since they are bound in chains beneath the pit. They want to be released, and their time is coming. This is why the Lord keep delaying the rapture, asking His further more time and more mercy for humanity. In the meantime these fallen angels are desperate to cause ruins and calamity in the world of men, especially against the children of God that will be left behind. They are their real targets. It is written, "Then the fifth angel sounded his trumpet, and I saw a star that had fallen from heaven to earth, and it was given the key to the pit of the abyss. The star opened the pit of the abyss, and smoke rose out of it like the smoke of a great furnace, and the sun and the air were darkened by the smoke from the pit, and out of the smoke, locusts descended on the earth, and they were given power like that of the scorpions of the earth. In those days men will seek death and will not find it. They will long to die, but death will escape them." These demons were ruled by a king, the angel of the abyss. His name in Hebrew is Abaddon, and in Greek it is Apollyon. Jesus already showed me what would happen after the rapture. I saw that when the Lord came back in the air, everybody knew that He had come back, for whatever people were doing on the phone and social network was interrupted. I saw that it was written on the screen of the phone and computer, "Jesus Christ has come back." Even those who are sitting at home watching TV program, whatever they were watching will stop and make place for the inscription "Jesus has come back," and what will follow will be the most dangerous time for humanity, and the Lord is warning the saint to avoid the regime of the beast. After the rapture people in the world will be running here and there, but the Antichrist will tell them there is no need to run. Let's talk. Your king has betrayed you and left you on earth. Let's make an agreement. The Lord Jesus told me that when He appeared on earth the Antichrist will talk to people in a respectful and decent ways. He will act as if he loved the people, and he will act as if he is God. He will tell the Christian, since your king has abandoned you here, just take the mark and all the basic necessity will be available for you. For now you won't be able to buy food or travel unless you have the mark. I saw that a lot of people accepted the offer of the Antichrist because of the manner he has talking to them. People are going to take the mark without hesitation because they wanted life to continue as usual. They wanted food and clothing, they wanted to use public transport. The Lord warned me that when the church will be taken away, the Queen of the Ocean will emerge physically on the surface with her demon to invade the earth. She is going to come out of the ocean with her demon of the marine kingdom. Actually there is a place in the ocean where this queen create all kind of miniskirt and transparent clothes, all kind lipstick. She create everything that is evil, but when she bring them on the earth women run to buy these items of the Queen of the Ocean, but they are evil. When I saw her for the first time, I noticed that she was tall and huge. She is not the height of normal human. Her throne is big. When I came into her presence I saw that she was continually bursting out laughing with her powerful voice, and she kept saying, "I'm not a widower, and since I was created I don't have a husband." I wonder why is she saying I am not a widower. She was actually quoting the book of Revelation because she is the mother of Harlot, the queen of Babylon. This evil queen was laughing continually with mockery whenever she looked at the women of the world wearing her miniskirt and transparent dress. She burst in great laugh and mockery, and she said, "I own the entire world, I am the queen of the earth, and the world loved me." They are dressed in my G-string panty, they are dressed with my miniskirt and my legging. They are wearing my makeup and using my lipstick. This diva was on her throne beneath the Atlantic Ocean, but she was able to see the whole world, even inside churches where women are dressed in fashion. I saw that when she saw a sister wearing a wig inside the church she would burst into laugh, and she said, "Sister so-and-so belonged to me, she is wearing my item." When she saw a sister wear white heels she was laughing and saying, "Her soul is mine, she is my daughter, she belonged to me." Quoted the name of a sister singing in the church and she said, "You are wearing my lady pant, you belong to me, you are my daughter," and she burst into laugh. When you look at this queen of the ocean she is really beautiful, it's just that she has a fish tail. She was wearing a bra, she had many earring on the ears and an earring on the nose. and she had long nails. She looked at a church where sisters were dressed in fashion, and she started clapping for them, and she said, "These are my daughters, you all belong to me." This is because they are in the church but were dressed like her agent. The Lord said, "Are you hearing what she is saying? Go and warn my children, they must be holy and live a holy life. If they want to come to my kingdom, they must live a heavenly life while they are here in this world. Tell them even if they are here in this world, they must live as if they are not here. You must avoid these parties where people are dancing world music. Even if they mock you, be happy because you are preparing for eternity. You cannot be like the world because you are the light of the world." The Lord was in tears, but I noticed that he never wiped his tears that were falling on his garment. He was extremely angry against the pastor who failed to warn the saints. He said, "These are my children for whom I died. If these pastors continue to fail to warn them, I will double their punishment. They must warn my children, teach them my will and how to live a holy life to enter heaven. They must tell them the truth. People cannot bear the truth and leave the church. You must remember that where 2 and 3 are gathered in my name, people will leave, but those who stay to hear the doctrine of holiness are the chosen ones." The pastors must rebuke people's sins and tell them the right way. The Lord rebuke pastor that are selling water and oil, rebuke pastor that are setting amounts that people would give. He said, "Tell my people they must use my name and my blood. When the battle is too strong, they must say, 'With the sword of God I destroy the enemy,' but my children must be holy in order to use my sword. Because fallen angels and demon only fear the Christian who are holy, who live a and is full of the Spirit. When you are living in sin, stop fighting the devil and his demons. First get rid of the property of the enemy, then you can command him. When you are wearing earring, the demon will not submit to you. You cannot fight fallen and demon when you have painted your face. Their counterattack could be fatal and you may die, simply because you have their property and you belong to them.